We are going to be talking to you about what Year 6 have learned for topic this.
Immigration! Probably thinking, what's immigration? Well, I'll tell you what's immigration. Immigration is when you move permanently from another country to a foreign country.
Let me give you an example, such as the Windrush in 1948 to 1970, when the Caribbean immigrants came to Britain to help after the war.
Now you know what immigration is, I'm going to tell you what migration is. Migration is when someone moves from one place or locality to another one, like during the Industrial Revolution, when people from the country moved to the city to get jobs. There are many different types of migration, such as forced migration. This happened during the slave trade from 16th century to the 19th century. This type of migration is mass migration. An example of this is when the UK joined the EU and free movement was allowed between member countries.
In our understanding of immigration, we studied the book The Arrival by Sean Tan.
It's a book about a man who's travelling from his country to America so that he could get better job opportunities so he could pay for his family.
The book, I liked the fact that it didn't have any words in it and it was only pictures.
Emotions for images.
Here's what part of the book was: the monster.
It represented the problem in their hometown.
We were so inspired by Sean Tan's book that we made our own poems based on the character.
A wish fills my heart to see you again. Oh, beautiful bird, I wish you were here with me. A silent cry rises inside me as time passes by, melancholy. Sadness fills your eyes as you watch me drinking tea. I look at your image, only a picture compared to you. An empty hole in my heart where you used to be. Now I am wondering, were you just a dream? Just a dream. As part of our project on immigration, we had to design something to help immigrants settle into their new home. We came up with some great ideas like care packages, PowerPoints and letters. Have a look at our work. After making and designing our projects, we reflected back on our projects and decided what we should change and what we should...
End of the project, we all wrote diary entries about the book, The Arrival. We used literary devices such as semicolons, complex sentences, and many more. Have a listen to some of our work.
A cold grey cloud let out a burst of rain which had pulled me out of my sleep. Shocked, I woke up rubbing my eyes. Two gigantic statues shaking hands greeted me. White birds circled around me, creating a soft, cold wind to the humid, packed and sweaty crowd. And finally I was freed from the cage. Inhaling a fresh breath of air, we were led to a strange building with an abundance of clicks, taps and shouting. A lady typed in my password. This was the moment of truth. I was given my freedom, opportunity, liberty, and loneliness waited me at the door.
Startled and anxious, I was awoken by the deafening noise of the ship's horn. We had finally arrived at our destination. My view was filled with towering buildings, large statues, and majestic white birds. The angelic white feathers were brightening up the dull sky. Clutching onto my suitcase, I was pushed towards the long queue. The sound of stamping, clicking, and typing echoed in my ears. I could not hear myself think. My heart was pounding. I just needed to have a hug or even a kiss from my beautiful wife, Betty. walking up to an old, wrinkly lady. She raised her hand, ready to stamp my passport. Stamp. I was free. Freedom was in my reach.
I hope you have enjoyed watching what we've learned this
I
term.
hope you have enjoyed what we have learned. I hope.
Go, boss.
I hope you. Favorite.